She would do anything to protect her daughter in a world of zombie apocalypse. Hello all, this is Jack Epson and this is the first part of a recap of the second season of the zombie series Black Summer. If you're a zombie fan, make sure you check out the beginning of the story at the links in the video description. As soon as this video gets 100 likes I will release the sequel. Enjoy watching it. It's been 2 years since season 1 ended. Lance is busy attempting to steal fuel from another car, but as he tries filling it, a zombie flees towards him, so he quickly drives off. He nearly runs a woman over who begs him to let her in, so he does, but it was a trick, as the woman, assume this is Sophie, has a partner in crime, assume this is Luke, who shoots him, and then they steal the car. Zombie Lance is relentless and clings onto the car roof as they drive. Eventually, the car crashes and the zombie flings off the top, fleeing in the snow. The episode flits to a forest in the cold winter. A man is walking a little raggedly, and a zombie is attempting to catch him from behind. Eventually, the man reaches a house, and luckily, someone shoots the zombie. The man is relieved, but then he's shot too, square in the head. There's a fight between militia and normal citizens. There's plenty of struggle between both groups. The militia appears to have lost this fight. They are curious about where a plane was going. The people ask a struggling prisoner who needs water. He tells them that his wife is in a house. They want to know where the house is, and in return, they'll give him water. The man suddenly turns into a zombie. The leader of a militia faction asks the same prisoner where the house is. The leader pressed him on questions, but they are suddenly attacked. Sun is a prisoner as part of this militia faction, and the leader drags her away. They end up on a snowmobile, but the driver is shot, and they fall off. Freddy is sat on a tree near this house. He gets down from a tree, picks up some logs, and runs towards the house. A zombie runs after him, and he knocks on the door, explaining he has the wood, and asks the person inside to open it. The person inside is Rose, and once she lets him in, she tells Freddy that she doesn't think he can stay, but he begs her. Rose asks him to help dump the bodies and make a fire. As we delve further into the house, it's revealed Rose's daughter is there. Rose tells Freddy that they did what they had to do, and that everyone effed up. She reminds him that her daughter is with her and puts a gun to his head. She tells him if he shows a single expression, even if he doesn't mean it, she will kill him. Freddy apologizes, so Rose tells him to dump the bodies outside. Freddy drags a dead body nearby. Rose sees a man running towards the fence, so she kills the zombie and kills the man. It looks like she has a no mercy policy. Spears wakes up in the woods, and he's struggling a little. He has a wound on his stomach that's painful. He does his best to move forward. Luke gets out of the wrecked car. He finds a building, and someone locks the door before he can get in. He begs the woman to let him in, but they end up arguing. Luke finds a car with a gun, and he's relieved. As he's about to set off, the zombie smashes through his car window. Episode 2 serves the audience context to what happened before the opening chapter to provide different character perspectives. Sirens are going off, and Ray is packing items. He's a little on edge, convincing himself that everything is going to be okay. Wielding a baseball bat, Ray slowly walks around the house. He closes the door on a zombie, and the way he keeps convincing himself that he's going to be okay sounds like he's speaking to his children. Eventually, Ray leaves the house. A couple of men are taking items from a store. Anna slams on the shop door, and she tells the men that her parents are dead and asks if she can come in. Feeling guilty because she's a kid, they let her in. Anna immediately goes to the back of the store and lets Rose, Spear, and Sun in. They tell the men to leave the store. The lesson always is, do not trust anyone. As they scour the streets, Sun finds a man that needs water, so she gives him a bottle. Suddenly, the group sees a militia faction, so run. Sun and Spear run separately and hide in a building. There's plenty of tense minutes as the group keeps on finding new hiding places. Sun, Rose, and Anna manage to get away, but they find Spear, who has been shot. Rose thinks Spear is going to slow them down. Rose tells Anna to go, and they leave Sun and Spear. The militia group approach Sun, so she throws Spear down a grassy bank so they don't see him. Ray asks Sun if she knows where her friends went. A couple of men are dragged out of their truck by a group of people. A man finds a snowed-in car and looks inside it. Venturing in the snow, he returns to his friend, who is nearly freezing to death. He helps his friend get into bed. He tries his best to try to keep his friend comfortable, but then his friend slowly passes away, and all you can hear is groans from him. His friend suddenly turns into a zombie. Spears is still struggling as he meanders across a snowy scape. He reaches a snowy hill, and the foundation collapses beneath him, so he falls down the hill. He ends up lying next to a zombie that's not in good shape. He takes the zombie's gloves. When he looks at the top of the hill, he sees a person. The mother and daughter find a house ahead of them, and Rose calls it beautiful, but they soon have to hide from a zombie. Rose gets out her sniper and scopes the zombie, but in the first attempt, she misses, so they have to run. When they get to the house, the door is stuck initially, but Freddy lets them in. There are a few people inside. A few minutes before, Freddy's mother talks about children and what it feels like to have a baby. Suddenly, Anna knocks on the front door screaming. Freddy lets Rose and Anna in, and they are offered to sit next to the fire to get warm. There's a little tension in the room as they all figure each other out. Of course, trust is an issue in this world. Rose answers questions as she warms herself up. The vocal mother of the group asks Rose if she has cream, and she's irked that there's nothing in this house. There is frustration in the group as they talk about communication to the plane. There are few answers to when the next plane is coming, but this group is massively underprepared. Discussions turn back to supplies, and Mark ponders whether to go out. Rose tells him to go. Sunny questions the boxes filled with supplies in the woods and believes Mark is up to something funny. Anna cuts the tension and asks where the bathroom is. While Anna uses the bathroom, the camera pans to an office and a man is hiding, breathing as silently as possible. Sunny insists that Rose helps Mark, but she keeps declining. Mark doesn't want her help, claiming she will slow her down. So Mark heads out, and he's immediately chased by a zombie, so he hides in the garage. He gets on a snowmobile and rides away. Anna and Rose playing cards. Sunny is still paranoid, pointing his gun at one woman who is making a sweater. The woman passes around snacks, and the vocal mother is wondering where Mark is. Rose speaks up and wonders why they believe Mark isn't coming back when he's left his group behind, which irks Sunny. Suddenly, they hear a plane overhead, so Sunny demands that they call them and break the rules. The woman, Rhonda, who is acquainted with Mark, gives in and says she will call. She uses the radio, but there's no luck. Rhonda tells Freddy that it can't be easy for him and his brother Sunny. On the way back down, Rhonda tells Sunny and Freddy that the axe she left in the hallway has gone. When they head downstairs, the mother of Freddy and Sunny suggests that Anna goes outside to get wood for the fire, but Rose stays firm and tells them that Sunny and Fred are strong adult men and they should go. The mother tells Freddy to go. Freddy heads outside on his mother's orders. He grabs logs from the garage, but then he falls over. A zombie is in the distance, but Sunny will not let him in until he gets the wood. The zombie chases him, so Freddy climbs up a tree to get away from it. Sunny gets angry and asks everyone where the axe is. His mother calls him and his brother useless and kisses Sunny on the forehead. Suddenly, the radio starts playing up and Sunny believes Rhonda was talking to someone. Rhonda tells him she wasn't talking to anyone and that she is trying to survive. She picks up a pistol, but Sunny beats her to it and shotguns her. Rhonda turns into a zombie. Rose is the most resourceful. She kills the zombie and the woman it bit with a gun. All is quiet in the manor again. Anna is refusing to eat as she continues to play cards with Rose. They eye each other up, and they are hinting at each other via their playing cards. Suddenly, Sunny's mother accuses Rose of doing something to the others, and tensions escalate. Anna and Rose shoot both Sunny and his mother simultaneously. They knew it was time. Rose tells her daughter not to look at the dead man, but she says she is fine. The man that was hidden upstairs starts making his way around the house. He sees Rose and Anna in a room asleep, and the credits roll.